So today's video is all about this rather nice guitar from Duesenberg. I'll be taking a look at the specs of the guitar, the construction of the guitar, and at the end of the video I'll give you my opinion on what I think of it. I think the most important thing is though, let's check out how it sounds. It sounds pretty damn good. So this is not my guitar, I have this on loan for a couple of weeks. It's a Duesenberg. You say potato, I say potato. A Duesenberg Caribou. So let's look at the construction of this guitar. So the body is solid alder, it's got sound chambers in it, flat maple top, cat eye FO, cream binding. The neck is a one-piece maple neck, 42.5mm nut, medium D shape, rosewood fingerboard, 12-inch radius, cream dots for inlays, 22 jumbo frets. The hardware is a Duesenberg Diamond Deluxe trim. It has Duesenberg steel saddle bridge and Duesenberg tuners as well. The pickups in the neck is a Domino P90 and the bridge is a GrandVintage 1 volume 1 tone and a 3-way selector switch. So a P90 in the neck position and a vintage voiced humbucker in the bridge position. It's a good mix of pickups. Let's hear what they sound like clean and then getting a little more overdrive added to it. so there was quite a lot of overdrive added to the end there. So I really like these pickups. Duesenberg's own made pickups. They just sound really good, sound good together. Both positions independently sound great, and in the middle position it's fantastic. I think there's some sort of EQing going on when it's in the middle position as well. So Duesenberg guitars are played by a whole plethora of famous people. Mike Campbell, Ronnie Wood, Bob Dylan, Joe Walsh, Johnny Depp, John Mayer, and so on and so forth. So these guitars are obviously well thought of by people in the know who are in the professional game of making music, and I do have to say it's a very nice guitar. These are not the cheapest of instruments, I will state that. This is probably out of my price range. I think these, the Caribous, are just over 2,000, maybe about £2,200, but it is a lovely guitar, really well made as well. Now what I've noticed is like all the hardware is just brilliant. It's so well made. The detail even to that strip there, just it's so well made. Tuners and everything like that. So I did some closer filming of the guitar when I had the strings off, so you can see what it's like, and you can see what's underneath the pick guard or scratch plate, and you can see the construction of the guitar and what it looks like under the hood. Now what I've found with this guitar is, and I've found this with a few guitars, is that you sort of take inspiration from playing it. I don't own a semi-acoustic guitar. I don't think I've ever owned a half decent semi-acoustic guitar, but I found just taking this out and just strumming some chords, like songs and music was just coming out. So the music underneath the filming is just coming up here. I just recorded with this, and I think it's mostly clean, almost with delay, reverb and stuff like that. So yes, I found quite inspiration in this when I started playing it. So here's a close-up look at the guitar with an instrumental underneath. So it is a lovely sounding guitar. It plays really well too. I have really enjoyed having a loan of this. I'm quite sad that I have to give it back. It's a lovely guitar, and the fact that, you know, people like Mike Campbell, Joe Walsh, etc., etc., are playing these are obviously good guitars. So who is this guitar for, apart from those super famous people and my friend who gave me a loan of this? I don't think you do a lot of shredding on this. This isn't a shredder guitar. I think this is more of an almost, I don't know, a singer-songwriter, if you want to add melody to tunes type of guitar, you know, like if you just want to add subtle things. Because I wasn't convinced with the tremolo when I first got it. I had never played a Duesenberg in my life before. I wasn't familiar with how their trem is. I'm more used to using offset trems. But once I got used to this, it's lovely, stays in tune perfectly as well. So yeah, I think it's for, you know, chording and melody and stuff like that. It does rock, it absolutely does rock. There's a whole tune at the end. It does rock, but what I found great with this is just, you know, chording. Like for Mike Campbell, you know, that sort of subtle, brilliant playing that Mike Campbell has, chording and then just adding some really nice melody over the top. So yes, I really like this. So it's not mine, I have to give it back. So the end part of this video is the full version of the tune that was in the intro with some more guitar playing in it. Like I said earlier, I did find inspiration in this. You know, I was playing things that maybe I don't normally play. So there you go, folks. As ever, it's a privilege and a pleasure bringing you content on Dunsi's Guitar World. Cheers for now.